Golf gave me a way to kind of escape this problem, even before my situation, my surgeries. I knew God had a plan in my life, and this was just another roadblock he'd try to test me with, and I knew that I could handle it.
We learned that he had an abscess around Christmas time, and the adversity he's gone through in the last year has been amazing, even in the last 4 years.
The surgeon came in, and she said that it looked like a bomb went off. They needed to do an emergency ileostomy.
As a parent, that's a huge challenge for us when we got home, just talking to each other as parents and saying, this is not going to go away.
I mean, it was pretty sweet to go from not even be able to play this spring to winning state and districts. Aurora, Nebraska is about an hour from Lincoln, west of Lincoln. Town of about 5,000, pretty great size, not too small, not too big. And high school is about, class size about 100 each. So I mean, it's one of the smaller Class B schools, which is our class.
Yeah, he was a great kid. I couldn't have asked for a better kid, I guess. And I just was telling my wife last week, I said, what did we ever do to have such good kids? What did we do when we were raising these kids? So, I think the world of him and just the adversity he's gone through in the last year has been amazing, even the last 4 years, but just with the challenge that he's been able to battle through in the last 6 months has been amazing.
It was during the mile in PE. Just noticed I wasn't keeping up with really anyone, and I was really tired. I didn't really think much of it myself, but she noticed it and told my mom, and went to get the checkup and blood work done, and that's how we found out I had Crohn's. We were all scared. There were a lot of tears, especially my parents. I didn't know anything about Crohn's, and I just didn't know what to expect because we didn't hear anyone that had Crohn's before. It's kind of a closet disease, and no one really talks about it. So I mean, we didn't know what to expect.
I think one of the first things I did as soon as we got in the car was I Googled Crohn's disease, and I was like, what is this? And it's a chronic disease that you're never going to be cured of. So as a parent, that's a huge challenge for us when we got home, just talking to each other as parents and saying, this is not going to go away. We were able to successfully treat it with some meds right away, but it only worked for about 6 to 8 months. And then we just hit a major road bump this winter.
It was January 3rd, and stomach did not feel well. And I was actually in for a checkup that morning and went to work, and I just had horrible stomach pain. So I went home, and I couldn't even barely get out of the car. I was almost crawling because, I couldn't even walk. My parents knew it was bad, and the drain fluid was changing colors, and that's when we knew it was infected. We left for Omaha, did some tests, and did the scan. That morning of January 4th, the surgeon came in, and she said they needed to do an emergency ileostomy. So they were gonna take those 5 inches out of my swollen intestine, which was infected horribly. She said that if we do the emergency ileostomy, that I would probably not play golf this spring, and if we didn't do the ileostomy, who knows how my health would be right now.
As parents, we really kind of just sat over the next 15, 20 minutes and had a conversation. This can be an obstacle or this can be an opportunity. And so he really, I think, set some really high, lofty goals to get back. I know the first goal was to get out of bed the day after surgery, and it took him 2 hours to walk 5 feet. And to see him walk 36 holes the last 2 days after, and that was just an amazing adventure and journey in our lives.
Yeah, my parents and strong faith definitely helped me to get back out on the golf course and just have confidence in myself. And my parents were always telling me that it was either an obstacle or opportunity, and I can make that what I wanted it to be, and I just try to make an opportunity. A lot of people might give up after that and just say, you could just quit and say, not gonna have any hope for that after those surgeries. And I just saw it as an opportunity to show others what it's like to overcome a chronic disease. And yeah.
That's awesome.